What up, guys? So while I haven't been at Disneyland, I did pick up some books just because, I'm a big fan of Disney history, especially Walt's history, and this book really intrigued me. It is called Eat Like Walt. It has a lot of personal recipes that Walt liked, and his evolution from, feeding his animators to, making food for Disneyland, and a lot of cool stuff like that. I really recommend you guys read it. And in fact, I could do a whole other vlog on this book, and I think I'm saving it for another special occasion. But inside this book, there is Walt's chili. So I thought I'd try to make it today. So this is my attempt at making Walt's chili. I did change a few things just because translation-wise, I think there's some things that I don't think are packed the same way anymore. And also, this is a 2-night process. And I'm trying to do it in one. Originally, you're supposed to soak the beans. I opted for canned beans, and they asked for pink beans. I don't know what pink beans are. I think pink beans are pinto, so because they're kind of pink. So I use those, and they're canned instead. Also, it was like 4 hours to saute the onions and celery, and I'm like, I'm just gonna saute them till they're tender, and then do the rest like normal. You have to understand too, this is a man from he was born in the turn of the century, so his tastes are much more bland than what we're used to now. So there's no pepper in this recipe. There is mustard powder, chili powder, and salt and paprika. But there's no black pepper, there's no chili. Usual things that I make in chili, I like to put like roasted corn in my chili. I like to put serrano and jalapenos in mine. And I use beer as my liquid to deglaze. That's what I do. It reminds me of like elementary school chili. It's just kind of just base chili. Nothing overly spicy, nothing overly salted, just kind of just base. I haven't eaten it yet, but let's see the cooking process. I'll put the exact measurements down below, but my version is the closest to the Walt version in terms of the amount of spice and the amount of stuff I put in there. But first, I add oil to the pot, saute my onions and celery, wait till they get a little transparent, get them a little wet, make them sweat a little bit, and then the recipe says add pink beans. Now, originally the recipe, you're supposed to soak these beans overnight, so they're nice and I guess tender. I opted for canned beans instead, just as a little quicker of a process. So I add my beans and saute them with the onions and the celery. Celery is kind of weird to put in a... You guys put celery in your chili? Let me know. From there it says add an inch of water above the beans and the onions. I'm not gonna go with the full inch because I feel like that would be a little bit too watery. I opted for half an inch of water. Let that simmer. And then in another pan, we are going to make our browning sauce. This is called the browning sauce. In this one, I'm going to once again add a little oil, saute some garlic, add my beef, after cooking the beef a little bit, I'm going to add my salt, my spices, mustard powder, and continue saute. I said 1 large can of solid packed tomatoes. I googled it, and it basically says that a large can of solid packed tomatoes is basically a liquid-free can of tomatoes that are just compressed in it. So basically I thought, okay, well, let's take a can of stewed tomatoes and I guess take out whatever liquid I can and put that in. So I put that in and mashed it up a little bit just so it blends well with the mixture, and continue to saute and cook. Then we're going to add this browning mixture into the actual, I guess, onion water. And then I pour it in there. Then you let it simmer for, it says about 30 minutes, but I'm gonna go a little longer, just hopefully it will thicken. Let's get to the taste test. Alright, here goes. My first bites of Walt's chili with the seasoning to the T, which I'm worried about because the chef who made his chili would also know, like, hey, if you want a little more kick, add this stuff, which is like the normal things you put in a chili, but Walt would exclude because he had bland tastes. All right, let's see. Get some beans. All right, Walt's chili. It's sweeter than that, babe. Pretty standard. Yeah, it tastes like cafeteria chili. You know, that, I mean, just a school cafeteria chili. Just enough salt, enough flavor, but not like flavor that blows you away. So it's not spicy at all. Like, you can make this for your kids, they'll love it, because it's just, if your kids don't like spice, this is a kid's chili. Not bad, but not great. I would definitely punch up more spice. I like a little bit of a roasted flavor, so you could, I would add like some roasted chilies, poblano, or roasted corn, give a little bit of a char flavor. I like to top my chili with like sour cream and cheese, you know, some cornbread. But this is just a good, basic, like, kids elementary school chili. It's not spicy, it's not overly salty. It generally has pretty healthy ingredients. It's just protein and vegetables. Don't know how I feel about celery. Celery, I don't have it much in my chili, but not bad. It doesn't surprise me because it does seem like a chili that was made, you know, at the turn of the century. So, good, bad, I don't know. But hey, you should definitely check out Eat Like Walt. It's a really cool book. I'm actually gonna do some more recipes from that book in the future. Hope you like this vlog. It's kind of my first time doing a cooking one because I got a new camera rig, so hopefully you guys like this. If you guys like this, I'll do some more cooking videos. Don't know my schedule so far, but I do want to do more recipes. Disney themed, nerd themed, because I also got this Marvel Universe Eat the Universe book, and I really want to do something out here. Real thing about this book, it's pretty bougie. There are some like really hardcore recipes in here, which I want to try, but I feel like I need to have the appropriate things. Like these are like really exotic spices and ingredients you have to find just to make like a like eggs and rice, you know? You know, I love cooking. I would love to share some of my recipes and stuff. But hey, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you want to see more of this kind of content. I always appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. So stay safe, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Peace.